So you are probably wondering, how did I end up like this in the thumbnail, but we'll get there. To start with, I warm up my lats so I can get in a better front squat position. I didn't even mention that. Yep, the first exercise I will do in every leg day is front squat for this, I don't know how many months, but for now at least that's how I am going to start my leg workout. Front squat is an exercise that I really enjoy doing, but there is a huge gap between my low bar squat and my front squat, and obviously there is a gap in all of people, but for example in the low bar squat I have done sets of 5 with 180 kilograms, and I was only trying to get numbers just for a bit less than a month, I think. And in the front squat I just feel I don't have enough strength. I have only done 130 so far, and I will try to break in 3 plates, not 4 plates. I wish it would be 4 plates. In general, I don't think I have the right proportions for it, because there are a lot of people that go down and just are too vertical, and they are in an ideal position to push, and I'm not one of them. Another reason that might cause this gap is that I prefer to squat and deadlift with a really close stance, and to stay upright in the front squat you have to open your legs a bit more, and that's not the ideal position for me to generate strength and force. But I really don't know how will this cycle turn out to be, this training cycle, but I'm in for it. The other interesting thing right now is that in back day, the exercise that I'm prioritizing is my pretty much best ever exercise, I think, alongside with deadlifts that I haven't trained for like 3 years because of lack of weight. I don't have enough weight in my home to do it, but it is pretty much maybe the first or second best exercise for my body. And alongside with this, I'm doing an exercise that it is really bad for my body when it comes to genetic strength, and it is the front squat. And in the push day I'm doing shoulder press, which I'm really not impressed with my strength when it comes to comparing it with something like the bench press, which is a push movement as well, because in the bench press so far I have pushed 150, and my best in the shoulder press is 80 kilograms, and the interesting thing is to see which one is going to progress more out of these 3 lifts. The pull-up, which I have already trained it and I'm already in a pretty good strength standard, or the other 2 which I'm not that blessed, but I still haven't trained them enough. So we reached the first working set, which was torturing, although every single one of those working sets were. And I think I'm happy with this today, because that's the first time I rep 110 kilograms, and the previous time I repped heavy was 100 kilograms for 3 sets of 10. So I'll just try to get the reps up there, but I feel like I lose tightness in my lower back, my glutes especially, and my upper back. That's what is making the reps harder and harder, not the quads. I don't feel that that's what's stopping me. The second set was even more torturing, because I recorded the sets and I don't want the video time to be too long, because to upload them later in Drive it takes just too much time, like 2 hours plus, and I just start the second set in around 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes of rest time, and this was really torturing. And that's why after the second set I just closed the camera, rested normally, and got back to it. That's what I'm planning to keep doing with these videos, because in the hypertrophy days it's not that much of a problem, since you sometimes need a small rest time, but in the heavy days, when you want your muscles to be 100% ready, you don't want to have those small periods, and it will affect the results, the strength results in the end of the day. What I've noticed after all this pain pretty much is that I had a much better mood to keep pushing the rest exercises and keep going after PRs. And that is something that you will notice with cardio as well, except from apart from high rep sets. If you do cardio and you push it really much, it will make you feel like you are on drugs pretty much. You're gonna get a high from it. So that's it for today, guys. Tomorrow I'm not gonna train at all. It's my rest day. Yep, in the title I don't say something about every day. I'm no even. I need some rest. So see you in the next one, and subscribe and give me any kind of feedback so I can get a bit better.